Okay, hi guys. I just want to say before this episode even started that it took me a very long time to make this one. For some reason my editing software and my recording software weren't working correctly. I think that I've tried to make this one like 3 times, and eventually I just restarted my computer, kept the audio from my last one, and just recorded a completely different gameplay. So there may be times where it doesn't seem like it fits. Even the music doesn't quite fit. So yeah, sorry about that. Hope you guys still can enjoy it though. See ya. Okay, hi, and welcome to another episode of The Monster Inside by Random Seed Games. Now, I've actually already played the few chapters I'm about to go through now, but my recording software didn't record it, so I have to go through them again. So I know everything up to chapter 4, I think. Let me check. Yeah, I know everything up to here. I've done the park and the police chief, so I'm just gonna redo them because you guys need to know the story. The scene was already picked clean by the cops days ago, but I've got a knack for finding things others overlook. A knack? More of a symptom of a condition. Other, less useful symptoms I kept in check, but for the time being, my keen sense of smell would come in handy. See, when I first heard this, I was like, oh, he's a werewolf. No doubt about it. I was making a joke, but as you will soon see, it's not that far from possibility in this universe. It was faint, but I could smell it before I even approached the police line. The scent was a less of a thing and more of an emotion. Seduction. A strangely familiar smell. I expected the scent of trepidation, which I learned last time I recorded this, that word actually means fear. So yeah, I've learned something from this game, or maybe even outright fear. But Miss Farnsworth seemed to have been at the height of pleasure when she left this world. But a new meaning to a crime of passion. Pushing the thought from my mind, it was time to get down to business. Investigate the scene. I understand why I put that in all caps, but you know, yeah. Muddy footprints everywhere. Difficult to pick out anything from the prints the cops left behind in their haste. But cops don't wear 2,000 pairs of carquinos. It looked like Mr. Farnsworth was there that night and walked away on his own 2 feet. Investigate the scene. A burn mark on a nearby tree caught my eye. I ran my finger along its length and felt a chill down my spine. It was magic. This wasn't just any burn mark. This was the mark of an ancient magic. It's doubtful the cops would have picked up on it. Could Lily have been right? Something unnatural was at play here. Maybe she did it. But I was no stranger to the strange. At this point in time, I made a Stranger Things joke, but that's not going to be in the light because it was corrupted. After looking around for a while longer, I realized the park had given up all it was hiding from me. So I trudged back to my apartment and my head hit my pillow like it owed me money. Next chapter. The next morning I was reeling from another bout of ghoulish nightmares, but I tried to hide my discomfort when I saw Lily was already sitting outside my office. She was She waited wordlessly as I unlocked the door. She waited wordlessly as I unlocked the door and ripped down another notice from the mayor's office. I motioned her to step inside, seemingly afraid of what I might say. She finally worked up the courage to ask. So, what did you find? It was this one, right? I picked this one last time, so I'll pick it again. I probably shouldn't have given her false hope like that, but she seemed like she needed something to hold on to right then. She didn't need to know about the mark on the tree. How do you know that? Where is he? My tone was indifferent towards her as I turned and grabbed the ball from my desk drawer. The dryness in my throat made it difficult to swallow my meds. But you don't know where he went? Do you think the news this morning is related? What news is that? Haven't you heard? Nope. Rough night followed by rough morning. They found the police chief's wife dead down by the docks. They said it happened last night. Let me guess. Chief Amado was missing too. My face might have betrayed a hint of satisfaction as she confirmed my suspicions, but it faded quickly. My face might have betrayed a hint of satisfaction as she confirmed my suspicions, but it faded quickly. Amado was a cop and a chief. He was half the reason I left the force, but now his wife was dead and I had more questions than I did the day before. The gears in my head started to spin, which wasn't helped by the splitting pain in my temples. I told Lily I needed time to work, and she left slightly dejected, wanting more answers than I could provide. That night after the cops had cleared out of the docks, I would slip down and see what I could uncover concerning Miss Amado's untimely demise. Okay, so this is where I left off in the last episode. Since I sped through that because I've already done it, I'll do this one right here as well. This chapter. The cold air smelled strongly of salt and oil and... Could it be? That smell again, like someone had bottled pure arousal and used as perfume. This, how do you know what that smells like, and why is that important here? I don't understand. Why is that important here? Alright, let's keep going. We'll find out later. It hit me like a long forgotten memory, but the sensual fumes soon gave way to a rush of adrenaline. I knew exactly what the scent reminded me of, and that scared me more than not knowing. I looked down at my hands, shaking, the nightmares, the headaches. Was I correct? No. I was better now, reformed. I think I was correct. I think I was right. I had to focus. No jumping to conclusions. Follow the evidence. In the last corrupted episode, I said that he's a werewolf, which might not be right, but I'll say he's a werewolf and he might be killing these women. And I also said that maybe there's someone was mind controlling the husbands to kill the women. I don't know. I could be correct. If I am, then I'm awesome. Red Phoenix cigarettes, same brand I smoke every day. Everyone's got their vice. Oh, pointing towards him. There, just there, the smallest piece of purple fabric, torn and caught in the splendor of a board. The police report didn't say anything about Miss Amala wearing purple, and it was certainly of a quality that you wouldn't expect down here. Don't see too many high society types around flaunting royal purple threads. I pulled out my pack of reds and lit up. I could already feel another headache coming on, but looking out over the waves seemed to help me forget. The cold helped me push down the uncomfortable thoughts that had been bubbling to the top of my brain. Next chapter. So I believe there's 7 chapters, so should I do the next one? Nah, I'll leave it here, and I'll do the last 3 next time. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. If you want to see videos similar to this one, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.